there. I am getting ready to go play some tennis, and I feel like I need a little bit of movement in my body. So here we are. We're doing a little pre-game workout, pre-play workout. And today I'm gonna have a roller, so have that close at hand. And let's just get a move on because we have things to do today. I'm gonna start lying down on my back, arms down by my side. Knees are bent. And from here, rock your hips, peel and curl those hips all the way up to the ceiling, taking your time. Press your arms into the mat. And I'm reaching long with my head in one direction. Reach your knees far in the other direction. Hold, and then articulate all the way down. Uncurling completely at the bottom. Sometimes just getting our body moving and set for all the activity that we are going to be doing for the day is just what it needs. Pilates is a very functional workout for that. It helps us work hard and play hard. And rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. And slowly coming all the way down. One more time, rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. This time I'm gonna have you hold your hips here. And I want you just to drop that right hip. I want you to imagine there's a little scoop on your hip. You're gonna scoop that little scoop into the sandbox, lift it all the way up, and then drop that left hip and bring that scoop down and around. Essentially, we're going to be making a figure 8 with your hips, and that's just getting everything moving. My knees are staying nice and still. So just getting that rotation, that swivel into your hips, getting your spine moving every which way. This is emulating a walk, so you're getting that swivel and twist and movement that your hips get when you walk. A little swagger for your day. One more time, drop that right hip down and bring it up. Left hip drops down and bring it up. Hold right here. Reach your arms over your head and then articulate all the way down. That feels good on my spine. From here, right leg comes into tabletop. Left leg comes into tabletop. Hands float up to the ceiling. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hands come up and head comes down. And head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hands come up and head comes down. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Reach those fingers to the other side of the room. Hands come up to the ceiling. Head comes down. Palms face each other. And then your arms are going to open right out onto the floor. Palms face the ceiling. Keep those knees glued together. Pick your left hip up. Float it over to the right. And pull it back to center. And over to the left. And pull it back to center. Really feel your spine twisting. So your shoulders are still and your knees are staying glued together. Take it over to the left and pull it back to center. This time take it over to the right. Straighten those legs. Pull it back to center and bend and over to the left. And straighten. Pull it back to center and bend. And to the right and straighten. Pull it back to center and bend, and to the left, and straighten, pull it back to center, and bend. From here, tail, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Grab the backs of your legs. Curl that tailbone up, uncurl it all the way. Look over your right shoulder, look over your left shoulder. Come back to the middle. Arms and legs go long, reach, and bring it right back in. I have this tank top on, and it's one of the ones that tie in the back, and I have a knot giving me a little massage right on my back. I'm not sure that that's the best thing for my movement right now, but it's a reality. I guess a wardrobe malfunction maybe. One more time, reach it long, hold it in. Both hands on that right leg, extend your left, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Interlace your hands behind your head. And keep those legs reaching out there nice and long. And add a rotation and cross, and cross, and cross, cross. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull everything into the center. Head comes down, hug your knees into your chest, and rock side to side. Send that let's put those feet flat on the mat. And then I'm just gonna have you bring your right ankle on your left knee. Bring that left leg up to tabletop. Interlace your hands around that left thigh. Push or encourage that right knee open. And I want you, if your tailbone's curled up, I want you to reach it down and long towards the other side of the room, so that you're really getting a stretch in that that right hip. Float everything over to the left just a little bit and you'll get even deeper into that. And then from here, let's roll your ankles. Keeping all of our bones moving. Get a little blood flow to them. Switch directions of your ankles. Make it nice and slow and yummy. My toes are doing it. Oh, it feels nice. And then float that left leg down to the mat. Continue crossing that right leg all the way over your left leg. Grab a hold of that right knee with your left hand and cross it over your body. And then reach that right arm out in the opposite direction. And breathing, inhale and exhale. Taking a nice little moment to thank your body for being able to do what it does. On the next exhale, you're going to pull those legs back to the center. Unwind your legs. And I want you to put your left ankle on your right knee. Right leg floats up to tabletop. Hands grab the back of that leg. Elbow encourages gently that knee open. And then float over to the right. Tailbone stay down and long. And I'm getting a nice good stretch right through my hip. And then let's roll those ankles again. You can even flex them and point and flex and point and flex and point, and then circle them around and switch directions. Float that right foot down to the mat. Continue crossing your left leg over your right. Grab a hold of that knee with your opposite hand and cross it over your body. Reach that arm out to the side. And again, reach for that good exhale. And your body will just take a nice good inhale. And inhale. On the exhale, legs come back to the center and they're gonna go flat on the mat. Arms come up to the ceiling. And inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. And exhale, rolls it up, nice and good control. And take it right back and down. If you want it to make it a little harder, arms can come and stay even with your cheekbones. If you need a little assistance, bend those knees, grab your thighs if you need to, let go when you can, so that you're coming up straight, not cattywampus or crazy. We want to come up beautifully straight and coming back. One more time. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts all the way up. And from here, I'm gonna have you grab your roller. Mine's right here, so I'm just gonna roll it right into view. And I'm gonna put it across my mat. And I'm gonna start on the side of my hips here. And my bottom leg is straight, top leg is bent. And I'm gonna roll right down towards my knee and then back up towards my hip. And I'll let you decide where you wanna go. If this is not too bad, you can bring your foot on top, and you can also play with, if you wanna be a little higher on your hip, just for whatever your body needs, kind of above that hip bone and that greater trochanter, if that's where you need it. Ooh, it's a nice little spot for me. But make sure you're trying to get that full range of motion from your hip all the way down, getting across that IT band down towards your knee, and then all the way back up. And then rolling right onto your front of your legs, and give that a little attention. And this one usually doesn't hurt too much for me, but today it doesn't hurt. But I can tell that my legs need it, and they are enjoying this. I hope your legs are enjoying it too. And then continue going on to that other side. I'm on my right side and rolling from your hip to your knee. Choose where your legs need to be. If you need to have that top foot in front, go for it. Put some weight on it. I want you to have a little pressure, the correct pressure of your body on this roller. So if it really hurts, go ahead and put that left foot on the mat and push on it so you can take some of the weight off. And then I'm going above my hip just to see what's there. I feel like there should be something there. This hip feels tight. I'm even going to angle my top hip forward a smidge. And one more time, down all the way towards my knee. And slowly coming right back up. And then coming right off of there, I'm going to roll the roller up, put it right behind me. Leaning back on that roller, interlace your hands behind your head, pick your hips up, and roll towards your neck. This quick little overall nice gentle warm-up will be good for whatever you have in store for your day. Hiking, biking, swimming, tennis, gardening, taxi cab bombing it. Is that an activity? Sometimes it feels like one. It sure is time consuming, that's for sure. And then I'm gonna have you lean over to the left. Get into those sides a little bit. If you really feel that, you can even adjust completely on your side and roll through there. And then come back to the middle and take it over to the right side, leaning just ever so slightly. If you feel like you want a little bit more, really go completely sideways and roll right kind of from that bra line to your armpit. And sometimes this is a sore one for sure. And come back flat. I'm going to adjust myself. I got myself all cattywampus. And then bring the roller right below your shoulder blades. Put your rear end down and let your chest and shoulders open up. Really get that back extension. Keep your hands behind your head. Give me a small chest lift forward. Pull that lower back down towards the mat as you curl up. And then inhale. Give your lungs a nice good bunch of room to take an inhale. And exhale as you come up. And inhale. And exhale, getting that back extension always feels so good. Everything takes us forward. We need to actively go backwards. Give yourself a little room to, literally a room to breathe. And come all the way up. Sitting all the way up. And with that, you're ready to take it on. Go do it, have some fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.